going on, everybody? It's on your last nerve, and I got some hefty news here. Uh, Anthony, do you know the company Activision?
Yeah. They make Call of Duty?
Yes, you're correct. You win nothing. Anyway, Activision was kind of outed 2 nights ago, I believe. Let me read you a tweet. I believe this is from Call of Duty News, and it says, "Update: Activision Blizzard issued a lengthy statement to IGN about a lawsuit, saying we're confident in our ability to demonstrate our practices." I just kicked my mic, my bad. "As an equal opportunity employer that fosters a supportive, diverse, and inclusive workplace for our people." So you might be wondering, why did they release that statement on Twitter, right?
I think I know it.
You think you know?
I think. I heard something about how, like, where they make Call of Duty or whatever, there's like a lot of, it's not safe for women. Like a lot of sexual assault.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna get into that.
Alright.
So if you don't really know about it, we're gonna talk about that. So another tweet says, the California state government has filed a lawsuit against Activision Blizzard for some truly horrifying workplace issues, including what the lawsuit alleges as frat culture at work. And for those of you guys that don't know what frat is, I'm pretty sure Anthony, you already know.
Very rapey.
But it's kind of like, yeah, so frat, those frat houses in the universities where, the depiction is just guys drinking beer, talking about women.
Fucking wife
all that
beaters and
stuff.
shit. Fucking dumbass caps that they wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Exactly.
like alpha, beta, gamma, woo!
Exactly. But, those kind of environments is apparently the environment that Activision's, buildings are.
Alright.
And we're gonna get into this right now. It's pretty crazy, just to say. I don't know what you're expecting, but for me, this wasn't what I was expecting at all. Because Activision's a game company. You'd think that they'd be busy working and improving on the game that they've made. But if they're doing this instead, then they're gonna have to answer for what they've done.
You swear the fucking company that makes Call of Duty, fucking, they're basically just recycling the games. I don't play the games, and I know this shit are actually busy.
Well, what I'm saying is they're not actively resolving issues and fixing glitches like how they should be, and instead their environment is like this. Then that has that explains a lot why their games are crap.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, in an article that I believe, Activision or Call of Duty News posted on their Twitter. Alright, so I'm going to read this section. In this article, it says, defendants have also fostered a pervasive frat boy workplace culture that continues to thrive. In office, women are subjected to cube crawls, in which male employees drink copious amounts of alcohol as they crawl their way through various cubicles in the office, and often engage in inappropriate behavior toward female employees. Male employees proudly come into work hungover. They play video games for long periods of time during work, while delegating their responsibilities to the female workers. They engage in banter about their sexual encounters and talk openly about their female co-workers, and they joke about rape. So that's what the first paragraph says, and just what do you think just off of that?
Okay. I've never played Call of Duty, but I have seen like a lot of videos where like it's just the lobby. And my like thought is always the types of people that play these video games, at least by 1%, reflect the developers, the creators, shit like that,
Okay.
So
I haven't really heard of that, but yeah.
oh no, it's not a saying, it's just something I fucking believe for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
You got it from somewhere though, right?
No, didn't get it from anywhere, just kind of thought about that one day. But
I mean, like, what reflected that? Like, what made you think like that?
No fucking idea, to be honest.
Okay. Well, just go on.
But clearly, I was right at least once. Anyway, yeah, you're telling me this, and I'm not fucking surprised. The only thing I'm surprised about is that women work for Activision. I'm not saying that in a sexist way.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I just hope the audience knows. But, yeah, I mean, this is just... It's crazy to hear, you know?
Yeah.
But we have another one. Another paragraph that gets a little bit more...
Graphic?
crazy. Yeah, I guess you can say graphic. So, yeah, in this next area that we're going to focus on, again, it's about how the males kind of just treat women like, I don't know, toasters and ovens and washing machines. But I'm going to continue reading. It says, in the tragic example of the harassment that defendants allow to fester in their offices, a male employee committed suicide while on a company trip due to a sexual relationship that she'd been having with her male supervisor. The male supervisor was found by police to have brought a butt plug and lubricant on this business trip. Another employee confirmed that the deceased female employee may have been suffering from other sexual harassment at work prior to her death. Specifically at a holiday party before her death, male coworkers were alleged to be passing around a picture of the deceased vagina.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. That actually
sorry,
got
no.
me.
Really?
I'm not too surprised. I'm just kind of wondering how they get the picture.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, it says here that she had been suffering from another sexual harassment thing, which was, I'm pretty sure she had like a relationship with some other guy in the workplace. You know, maybe they got to the point where they were sending nudes and the guy leaked it.
Oh.
Like that. I don't know if you're thinking like they have like a Polaroid picture and they're like showing people that or something.
That's actually what I'm thinking.
She's like, hey bro, have you seen this?
Well, you're saying passing around the... Oh, you could just pass around a cell phone, never mind.
Yeah, or sending text or whatever.
Kind of old school, guys.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I knew that is because that's what I thought for a second when I first read that. So if you're anything like me, I figured that you'd think the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, wait, no, they have to mean they're sending the pictures through phones or whatever. But yeah, in case you were wondering, I don't know if I said this already. This happened 2 days ago during the night, and that's when they released the information. So who knows? Maybe there's other stories that we don't know about from other women that just don't choose to speak up about it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of scary to think about, because I'm sure this isn't the first case that, you know, this happened to somebody. Maybe this is the first case that got out.
Yeah.
You know, rich companies, they kind of get away with everything, and if they don't want a story to get out, then they know the right people to talk to, you know.
And a lot of times
I
they
mean,
just pay off the victims.
Right?
Yeah.
Like they'll pay them off, tell them not to sue or don't talk about it, and that's a lot of money too. So just, you know, they really don't want that to get out, because they know that it'll stain their name, but you know, it would also stain the person who got, or the victim also. Even though they're the ones that stood up, they can also get, you know, kind of backlash for the whole situation.
Yeah. That's like a
But-
fucking sad part about working when you think about it. You can
Mhm.
literally be castrated just for being the fucking victim. Nobody will want to hire you just because, like, oh no, she'll say something if we rape someone. Or, you know, shit like
Mhm.
that. I know I took it to an extreme, but it's fucking Activision we're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah.
I saw like a bunch of videos, like, you know, talking about Activision. I didn't actually watch the videos. I just saw like, oh, Activision controversy, you know, shit like that. I just read the title.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, I thought it was gonna be something like, oh, the game's like $80 and you have to buy like a fucking $100 membership just to get to the next levels or some shit like that. I think I would have
That
preferred that
happened. I
now.
feel
What'd you say?
I mean, yeah. No, I was gonna say if that did happen, instead of what happened, I feel like Activision would still be getting hate, but like this just takes it to a different level.
Yeah.
Like I said, this really does show why the game.
Also, like how you said it shows how the game is just, it isn't the best.
The most recent Call of Duty that came out, not Black Ops Cold War, but Modern Warfare.
Have you seen the graphics on that game?
No.
Honestly, it's one of the best graphics that I've seen in like shooting games in a while. When it first came out, and I was just like, even a lot of other people are like, "Damn, it's so realistic." But you can tell a lot of hard work went into that game. But Activision's it's a rich company. So many people work on that game, and it takes I don't know how many years to make. But it's just like I feel like in between the time that it takes to make the game, what are they doing? Like I don't know if their mindset is like, okay, I'm gonna go into work, do my best, make this game, because you'd figure people who make games enjoy games too.
Yeah.
So, they have to enjoy every day, but then when you get messages like these saying, some people's dream jobs to work at like a company like this, they're just disrespecting and raping, treating women like garbage. It's just like, well, other companies are hiding that same kind of scary truth,
Yeah.
I mean, like, this is just Activision. What about, I don't know, Infinity Ward or any
Unity
company related to Call of Duty or anything like that? I mean, I doubt just the Call of Duty franchise is anything, but you know what I mean. Big companies, they feel like they can get away with anything. So like, what are they hiding?
Yeah. They shouldn't be able to, but like, they can.
Yeah, they most likely will.
Sure.
Let's see. I mean, that's really all I have to say. I don't know if you have anything else to say. We can end it if you want.
Honestly, I don't really have much to say. Only because I know I'll end up popping off for like an extra 40 minutes. But
Well, not just like
Bring out some things. You be quiet this whole time.
But I will say this, and I've always thought about this, like, just any job. I don't care if you're a fucking driveway worker at McDonald's or some shit like that. Especially if you're a woman, by the way. Record everything. Buy a body cam off of Amazon. Like, they're $50 or some shit. They could honestly fucking save your life. They're not save your life, but, like, they can save you. Maybe even your life, actually. I remember there was this story where, like, this guy, he moved out to LA and he got a job at Macy's or some shit. But it's LA, so, like, he couldn't get an apartment or anything for a while. And so he was sleeping in his car. His fucking supervisor found that shit out and fired him. He's like, you can't fire me for being homeless. And the supervisor, with the most confidence in the world, said, oh, I'll just say that. I will just say that you were an alcoholic.
Damn, really?
Yeah. And he only said that because, like, oh, it sounds like you're firing me because I'm homeless. That could be a lawsuit that I could win. And then he said the alcoholism thing. And he wasn't.
Yeah.
So, like...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, record fucking everything.
I don't feel like you have to do it to that extent.
Well, I mean...
Like if your boss just wants to talk to you, I mean, you don't have to...
Well, I haven't done it with this job, though. Like, I honestly, like, never see my fucking bosses. Because I go in the morning and I leave, like, at fucking 2. Sometimes even
I was gonna
later.
say, if you do see your boss, then you know you're kind of getting fired. Because why else would they want to speak to you?
Maybe, I mean, unless I come in late, but otherwise, like... I mean, I like my old job, especially the fucking Cuban place. I know I never told you this, but I told my brother a few days ago, they were cutting my hours by, like, a lot. And when I finally...
No, you did. I remember you telling me that.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't have any fucking proof because, everywhere where I work, they had, like, these little tickets, right? You put in your code, and you push clock in, and bam, it gives you your ticket. Same thing when you clock out, it tells you how many hours, how long you took your break, shit like that, right? Yeah. Not at this job, it was a thumbprint scanner and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The only way I could
Yes.
log my hours was just like, doing it manually on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And, I did my math, like check for taxes and everything. I was like, yo, I'm missing about $200. And like I bring it up to the manager, the owner, and his fucking son. And like they were really just telling me like, oh, we had to make cutbacks and shit, the restaurant isn't doing that. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with me? And I'm like showing them like how like all of my fucking hours and shit, how I have them logged and everything. Is like, we go into that goddamn POS system, I bet you right now that like this shit will line up perfectly, but it doesn't line up with my checks and all this other shit. And they're the owner, old guy, he's like, okay, calm down. It's like, don't tell me to fucking calm down. I'm missing $200. All right, bitch, I'm a minimum wage worker in fucking LA. I need that shit. And nah, fucking for real though. Like, how would you feel if someone just scams you out of $200?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
I wouldn't want to give that away.
Exactly. Fucking $200 LA. Fucking crap. What was it? I was being paid like $14.25 or some shit. That's 14 hours of my life that they just didn't pay me for.
Damn.
That's like 2.25 days of work.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't remember what my average hours were per day. But still, like, I was fucking making a huge ass commotion about it too. Like, the customers were hearing me. We're in the back room, by the way, and they still heard me. I remember fucking crap, I can't say his name. Alfonso, that one of the chefs that I became friends with, he just comes up and is like, "Oye, Anthony, ¿qué pasa?" And like, then I start yelling at the fucking owners and shit in Spanish now. He's like, "Págame lo que tú debes." Also, she's like, okay, calm down. And just gives me like $400 in cash. Like, that's right, bitch, and I fucking left.
start like flexing the money.
Nah. I pop.
So like taking pictures on your Instagram, just
Nah, I'm not like that.
yeah, I know. You just start doing it. He's like, yeah, I got my money.
I think the most I've ever flexed on Instagram was my drawing skills.
I don't really call them skills.
Bitch.
But, no, just
Hang on, I'm actually looking through my
more like attempts.
bitch. I'm actually looking through my Instagram right now. Like, what's the most flexing thing I'm doing? Oh, my graduation present. My mom got me
What was that?
My mom got me a watch. The ice.
Oh, the ice.
Yes, the ice.
No, we gotta. One of these days we gotta go. We gotta see if it's real or not. Real ice.
It's
I've been
Citizen.
the detective. Oh. I actually have a Rolex now.
Do you really?
No flex, but I got a Rolex. I got a fossil too. No, I'm just playing. I just have a fossil. I
Fossil.
don't actually have a Rolex. Yeah, the fossil watches.
Oh, I'm actually thinking about like fucking prehistoric footprint from the Cretaceous period or some shit.
I think I have like a T-Rex foot in my hand or on my wrist. Just like, yeah, look at this. I got the fossil BC 100,000 right here on my wrist. It sent me back 300 bones, but it was worth.
Yeah, you ever see Jurassic Park? Yeah, that's me right here. Got a 50 million on my wrist.
And that $50 million, I mean 50 million years ago.
Exactly.
But hey, the Mesopotamians called it
What the freaking watch back?
Oh gosh.
Anyway,
I think that's all the time we have.
Yeah. To reiterate though, especially ladies, guys too, but especially ladies, record everything, buy a body cam. I think in Knott's Berry Farm, it's actually like policy that you wear a body cam. Obviously as a cop too, but that's for other reasons.
yeah. But yeah. So that's all the time we have. I've been
Anthony. No, I'm just. I've been Cornell. This is Anthony, and check us out on Instagram. If you guys want, you can check us out on Spotify.
We have our podcast there. On your listener of all lowercase, no spaces. Same thing for Instagram. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.
See you guys.